Hey everybody, this is David B69, and welcome to my franchise mode of MLB The Show 20. Well, here we are. We've reached the end of the season. Hopefully, we are in Game 5 of the World Series. I rearranged where we were on our pitching rotation since we have firm control of the series. I'm going to try to win it today. I have Zach Wheeler going on the mound for us. Kind of show you that he's not 100% rested and ready to go, but in my opinion, he's at the point where he can give me 5 or 6 innings with this amount of energy, and I'd be good to go, and I'd be happy. It's like I can throw Fears or Hamels in the game if I need to give me 2-3 innings if need be. But I think we're good to go. I think we're absolutely fine. Nobody gets rest. No rest for the weary for anybody else today. So we should be in good shape. So we're going to leave the rest of it alone, and we're going to start playing this game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Shane Bieber will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Robert Sada.
First offering on its way. And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun.
First pitch, 7:05.
Fastball called for strike 2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bieber is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Right. Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Torreyes leads off first with one away. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Rhys Hoskins stands in as he looks at ball one here. Runners are at first and second with one away. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
A ball and two strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Hedges waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Zach Wheeler gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes set, and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
0-1, here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3 and 2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. Popped him up. Lindor over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting it.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Mikey Mato.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a full count, 3-2 for Mikey Mato.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Robert Tatum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-2. Here it is.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ronald Torreyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Indians, the right fielder, Rodney Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth,
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Lays off 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Wheeler's ready and delivers. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the infielder slash utility man Ronald Torreyes. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Harper's having a great series. He's like batting .500 at 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. It's been a great World Series for Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Count.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and he fouls this one off. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
Ever want to know how to get rid of a pitcher that's starting? Make him throw 20 innings per inning. He's out in 5 easily.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No problem here. 1 away. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against it.
There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
I'd be a little bit happier if I scored some runs at this point.
All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now to the plate, David Bodie, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Mikey Mata, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Robert Tatum. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1 onto the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with one away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ball one to start the at-bat. Up top, it's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Line towards center field. Pollock is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24. Jump and go. Santana.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Here's Carlos Santana now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The set and the 2-1 fouled away. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. He's set the 2-2. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. He's set the payoff pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breakable just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike to count. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Popped him up. Santana is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oscar Mercado stands in as he looks at a called strike. This one's down to 3rd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call and safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Hedges has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count.
I'm just going to try to give Zach Wheeler the inning. I just really want to try to let him go just 1 more inning. I want to try to get him a win.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Franmil Reyes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1. Domingo Santana is on deck. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Mike Fiers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Mike Fiers.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Bounce it to the left side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now. Oscar Mercado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mikey Matsu.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
2 and 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0 and 2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Next for Philadelphia.
So here's the Phillies DH, Robert Tatum. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hedges will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matuk comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Joe Kelly takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder.
How is Bieber still pitching?
Into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Victor Arano is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 64, Victor Arano. The first baseman, number 17.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. JT Realmuto waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up JT Realmuto. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Drilled to the left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Popped him up. Hedges shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Santana is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. But the Phillies. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Frenlo Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Hit hard down the line. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Correa's gloves it. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Robert Stock takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 89, Robert.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Hedges is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're on to the 9th now in game. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mikey Mato. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A high fastball is in there. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Robert Tatum, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground, left side. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Settling in now, Ronald Torreyes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians are going to keep the dream alive. They take Game 5 and now must win the next 2 on the road, as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Game of lost opportunities is what it is. It's kind of disappointing.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cleveland Indians force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Shane Bieber is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians.